guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Ifeoluwa. I am super excited that you tune in to watch this video. And just as you know, all of my videos are very informative and you want to like share, you want to comment, you want to also like, subscribe. So just like what this video is focusing on is how to calculate your comprehensive ranking score, which is your CRS score. I mean, since I actually been talking about this whole IL thing, Canada thing, one of the popular questions that I've actually people ask is if you talk about CRS score or if I want to relocate to Canada, what do I do? Or you talk about CRS score, how do I agree about it? And that's what I'm going to be doing, right to this video. So I know you're planning to actually come to Canada, maybe as permanent resident, which is likely permanent resident. And you're thinking, what is the first thing you should do? Yes, you want to do your worst, but most important thing is you need to know why you're doing why you are doing. There's a word that says that when the purpose of a thing is not known, abuse is inevitable. Also, when the purpose of a thing is not known, maybe the energy dissipated will be low. So today I'm just going to, so I'm going to be looking at my phone. Don't worry, it's very important. I'm doing a screen record, and I'm hoping that I'm going to put it right on the screen, like as I'm talking. Yeah. So the first thing you need to know is that this is a public resource. Yeah, it's a public resource. And it's not like it's eating. I didn't have to go and looking for somewhere. Just right on your phone, whatever browser you're using, just type CRS score. You can just put comprehensive ranking score because that is what is needed to know your stand or your chance in the express entry pool. But I need to put a disclaimer and say that even though it shouldn't stop you from being express entry pool. We're going to talk about that. Yeah. Okay. So let's go straight to it. It's like this is very important. Like this is like it's even right on the Canada official website. So it's like I said, it's a public resources. So this is very important. You need to know how to calculate your CRS score. And I'm going to read what I have here. This it is written that these two will help you to calculate your comprehensive ranking system score based on the answer you provided. The CRS is a point-based system that we use or that you're going to use to assess and score your profile and rank in the express entry pool. Even though this is like a demo, and even when you want to create your express entry profile, you will definitely need this demo as well. So what is this thing going to assess? It's going to assess your skills, it's going to assess your education, it's going to assess your language ability, your work experience, and other factors. This is what myself and my husband we had to calculate first, even before we start thinking about the whole process. Like even before you write your IELTS, you should know your CRS score so that you will know how better to work at. It's very, very important. All right, so the first thing that is going to be coming out here is what is your marital status? I think I said on this channel that myself and my husband we had 486, and I'm going to tell you how we had our 486. So the first question is, what's your marital status? So really, I'm married. I'm going to choose married. So you have your ANOR, common law, divorce. So I will choose married because I'm married. If you are single, you want to choose what applies to you. You get it. So the next thing is that once you put married, the next thing is going to ask is your spouse or common law partner a citizen or permanent resident of Canada? Like, yeah, we are permanent resident for. Let's say this is when we've not even known how it's going to go. Like we need to calculate it. So my husband is not, my spouse is not, so I'll pick no. And then you pick no, the next question we will show up. So the next question is, will your spouse or common law partner come with you to Canada? Yes, my husband is coming. There are times that some couples, they decide that, one person should go ahead. Yes, I've had cases of that since I came in where couples like don't come. I feel like kind of like if your partner is not coming to you, I think the score go a little bit higher for you, but I don't advise it because I came with my partner. So I don't want to talk about it. So how old are you? So at that time when I started this express entry, like remember I said that it actually favors you if you are less than 30, because the moment you clock 30, like if you clock 30, it's going to be -5. Like I think the aggregate, the maximum you can have is actually 110, which is from, I think it's from 18. Yeah, it's from 17 years, from 17 to 30. So the moment you clock 30, 31 -5, 32 -5, 33. So make a white the sun shines. So I'm just going to pick one of my, which I was less than 30 then. So do you want to tell you? I was less than 30. So let me pick that age. All right. So what is the level of your education? Which is the next question they're going to ask me. I personally have a master's degree. Yeah. So I picked master's degree. Now, there are a lot of options here, which is bachelor's degree, 2 years program, two or more certificates, doctorate degree, yes. So you decide which one that actually works for you, which is what applies to, because see, you can't fabricate like everything you are saying has to be back up with evidence, like your proof of age. Like you if you say that you're less than 30 and you're over 30, you have to submit like birth certificates. I'm not sure if I'm that, but you have to submit a birth certificate. And even if you say your masters, you also this is where you have to do your worst, because best needs to verify that you indeed you have a master's degree. So whatever you're choosing, please advise you. So people have put wrong this thing and some of them have been banned. So make sure that whatever you're choosing is right. You get it. So the next thing is that have you earned a Canadian degree, diploma, or certificate? Which is no, I have not earned it. Now, this is why I talked about like, people that are actually schooling here. You can say yes if you have actually earned like a diploma, like here, or certificate right here. But as at the time we were applying them, I didn't have. So the next thing they ask is that official language, Canadian official languages are English and French. This is where the whole IELTS thing actually came in, which is yeah. So I picked. They'll say you should select the first person on that is IELTS test result less than 2 years. So which I picked yes, because really the validity of your IELTS for this for permanent resident is that it has to be less than 2 years. Yeah, we don't know why, but it is what it is. So at that point, I think about the miracle that mine was almost 2 years, but thank God, God came through. God will come for you. Amen. God will come through for you. So which language? Yeah, there are a lot of languages here. There is CELPI, there is IELTS, there is PT. In one of my videos, I think about differences between IELTS and CELPI. So you want to watch that. So there is TEF for people that are actually doing French. There's TCF, but I did IELTS. So yeah, so look at this course. This course after that you picked one and talks about your speaking, you bring out your speaking, your listening, your reading for you to impute your scores. Like I said, you cannot fabricate it, but while you have not written your test, you can actually like put in the figures so that you will know which one why. You know I'm saying like you need to know why you need to have this. So that when you're preparing for each of the exams, any of the exam, you can know why you need to, burn your light candles if possible. So speaking, I had um I had a very good score, which is I had the highest here, 7.5 to 9.0. So the score that I had, which was 8.5, fell in between, the one I used for this exam. Okay, so for your listening cannot be less than 8. Cannot be less than 8. So I had 8. Your reading, if you have 7.5, you are good, but I had 8. All right, so your writing cannot be less than 7.0. You know, I told you that the reason why I have to write the exam over and over is because of this writing. So it cannot be less than 7.0. Okay, so let's go on. So the next one is, do you have other language tests, which I don't have? This is where people that if you need to take French, you can actually take French to boost you. Or when we applied, I don't have. Yeah. So the next thing is that work experience, which is another thing, is that in the last 10 years, how many years of skilled work experience in Canada do you have? I've not worked in Canada before when I was applying for I was Nigeria then. So I picked no, none or less than a year. All right, so they asked me the next question that in the last 10 years, how many total years of foreign skill work experience you have, which is my own country, which the IS is 3 years or more, which I have. So I picked that. Another question is that do you have a certificate of qualification from Canadian province, territory, or federal body? So this is for PMP. So people that actually have PMP, this is when they have to pick it, and that gives additional 600 points. But then I did not have, so I picked no. See, all the no's are getting plenty. So another question is that do you have a valid job offer supported by labor market impact assessment in LMIA, which I did not have. So if you don't have, you pick no. So I picked no. The next question is, do you have nomination certificate from a province or territory? I did not have. I picked no. So if you have, you can pick yes. Now, the next question is, do you or your spouse or common law partner have at least a brother or a sister living in Canada who is a citizen, not just a brother or sister alone? It has to be somebody that is a citizen or a PR. So at that point, yeah, we have somebody like a family member. Yeah, I picked yes. And you know that's going to give you 15 points. 15 points. The next thing is that what is the highest level of education for which your spouse or common law partner has, which is they're asking what's the highest qualification that my husband have. Myself and my husband we have master's degrees. So yeah. Then another thing is that they said in the last 10 years, how many years of skilled work experience in Canada does your spouse have? My husband did not have any. I picked zero. Now the question is that they're asking, did your spouse or common law partner did take language tests, which my husband took. This is why I was saying that it's very important your spouse also take IELTS, because at least with this it kind of had like 4.2 or yes, my husband taking IELTS kind of had 4.2. So you might want to do, because it's about the chances, like you just increase your chances. Yeah, so my husband have IELTS. I'm just going to be imputing his scores. He really did well as well. Yeah, he did so well. So I'm just going to be imputing his scores. At this point, I think it does not even matter whatever your spouse. At least let them have something good, which they can have even less than 8777. Yeah. So after that, drum rolls. So look at the score that we have, which is 486. 486. Hmm. So look at it, that is how we're able to have 486, and that is what we knew. At the point when, now let's see something like you can actually change these figures to each other, really. You can do like an experiment and say, okay, what if I wrote this? What if I have this? What if I had this? Because, like I said, because we're going to see the breakdown, the age that I have is 100. I had 100 because at that point I was less than 30. I think it's 100, not 1.5. Then my level of education, because I actually have master's degree. It gave me higher score. My official language had 119, which is like 345. My spouses, because of my husband's level of education, he gave us 10 points, and his IELTS point actually gave us 16 points. Transferable skills, because of I have okay, because of my official language proficiency, which is the IELTS. The IELTS actually gave me, okay, yeah, the IELTS. I think this was my, okay, okay, gave me 50 points, and then my foreign actually gave me another 50 points. Then CBS in Canada 15 points, and that's why we're able to have 486 points. So this is what I want to do. I'll do the recording on the screen, and I want you to write in. Yeah, I pray I'm able to, because I'm still learning this editing stuff. So, but really, I think whatever I shared is actually very easy. And I also put the URL right on the screen for you to check. So you and your partner, or you yourself, you're not yet married, you want to sit down and do this calculation so that you will know why you need to have what you have. So that when you're preparing for your IELTS or your CELP, you need to know how you need to like be serious with it, because I think the last, let's even check. What was the last score that they picked for this express entry? Last score for express for, I'm just checking online. Canada express entry. Let's see the last score. Yeah, I hope I'm able to get it. So the last draw again is the get it. But if I get it, if I will just print on the screen when I'm editing this video. So I hope this video has really helped somebody out to calculate your CRS score. So before you say that, oh, I want to come to Canada, I want to come to Canada, calculate your CRS score first. At some point, there are times people have to go and learn how to write French. Yeah, they have to write their French. So like, and I think you discover when your French is going to have additional of 100 points. And I tell you, 100 points is not a lot. I've also had people say that they need to go back to school and have master's degree, which is good. It's a plan. It's a family plan. So as a you can start planning it. There are some online courses that you can take, like yeah. So it doesn't have to like. I've also had people say that another thing is that irrespective of whatever scores you have, you should be in the pool, because there are cases whereby provinces come into the pool and they pick out people irrespective of even if they have higher scores or not. And the moment provincial nomination picks you, or you have provincial nomination, that is an extra 600 points, and I think that's really a lot, a lot. So I've also had people cases of people saying that there are some provinces that they allow families to, like family members to actually nominate themselves. I really don't know the fact and figures on that, but whatever it is, make sure you know your CRS score, because that's going to help you right forward. So I hope this video has really helped you. Thank you. If actually this video is very helpful, please share, please drop a comment, and also see you in my next video. Bye for now.